Alright everybody, welcome back to a new Let's Play of Darksiders. This is going to be the first in a series, hopefully ending in the new Darksiders 3, which was announced like a few months ago. I have no idea when it's coming out, I haven't been keeping up with it. But I know that they announced it, and it's official, I think, unless they canceled it, which would suck. But regardless, I'm going to be playing this and number 2, and man, do I want to? Yeah, you know, yeah. No, we're gonna do fucking apocalyptic. I don't even care. We're gonna do fucking apocalyptic. I've beaten this game before, so there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to fucking do that shit. No reason at all. This game is incredibly fun. It's like everything I wish a Zelda game would be. Like, the combat is so much more like engaging and fun and flashy, and it's just like crazy satisfying. But it still has the same like exploration, puzzle solving, dungeon crawling, upgrading, and that kind of thing.
Have waged an endless war. Drawn to the conflict was the Charred Council, an entity bound by ancient laws to preserve order and balance. It held that any great power, unchecked, threatened the very fabric of the universe. In time, heaven and hell came to honor the Council and its laws, for none were beyond the swift and terrible justice of the Council's enforcers. A fearsome brotherhood known as the Four Horsemen.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Amid the turmoil, the first humans emerged. The Council foretold that these weak but cunning creatures would someday be integral to the balance. Thus, a third kingdom was named, the Kingdom of Man. By order of the Council, a truce was forged between heaven and hell. The Great Pact was bound by 7 seals, to be broken at the appointed time, when man's kingdom stood ready for the end war. A battle that would bring balance and determine the ultimate fate of the 3 kingdoms.
Yeah, so if you know me, you know I'm not really a fan of Christianity at all. But whenever they tell these stories like this that put it in the context as, you know, for what it is at its core, which is, you know, just another polytheistic mythology, except this one's kind of in denial about that, it becomes much more intriguing and interesting, and that's what this game is. It's based on certain biblical apocrypha, and it's based on a comic based on those things. And of course there's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, which are actually part of the Nephilim, which are the fallen angels, I believe, in pre-Abrahamic mythology. Something that I always found, like, one of the telltale signs of like the strangeness of certain Christian lore, and I guess Hebrew and Islam lore as well, since they all kind of come from the same source, is that like there's so many of these figures in their books and in their writings that are apparently, you know, of utmost importance and have roles to play, but they're considered like bad and evil. And you don't, like, they're just considered these things that are just bad. They're just like, you know, agents of Satan and whatever. But you know, when you look at it like it's just another polytheistic mythology, it's like one of these things where it's like, oh, it's just all these different entities and characters, and they all have their parts to play, and they all represent different forces. And so that's why I love this game. That's why I love its story. That's why I find it fun and interesting and relatable, even though it's based on biblical stuff. and you play as the fucking the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Well, you play as one of them. Each game's based on one of them. So far, they have one based on war, which is this one, death, and then they have 2 more coming. But the comics actually changed it. It's supposed to be like war, pestilence, and famine, and death. But in this one, it's like in the comics they changed them, and it's like war, death, fury, and something else. All right. Yeah, God, fucking love the combat in this game. It's so good. And I know that there's other games that people say are like this. Like, I remember I played this like around a friend of mine, and they were like, "Oh, it's just some like God of War ripoff," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck you, dude." I tried playing God of War once, and it was just like there were too many like quick time events, and I don't know, I didn't care for it as much. Like, oh, here we go. What is it? What? Yeah, okay, yeah, you get to fucking go into fucking Final Fantasy IX trance style bullshit here. Like, you have a gauge that fills up, and when you do that, you become your, like, true... You become your final form, and then you just fuck shit up. Constantly. Sorry if you guys can hear... you shouldn't hear it after the editing, but if you guys can hear my PS4's fan going crazy in the background, I do apologize for that. I'm not sure why it's freaking out. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm here for the party. So yeah, even though I'm playing this on PS4, this is a PS3 game. But I don't think that I don't care. I still think it looks awesome. I don't think it's aged poorly, but then again, I'm not a graphics person. I'm sure if a graphics person watches this and thinks that it sucks, you know, I won't really have anything to say about that. But this is also the remaster, like specifically for the PS4. And so it's probably been polished up a good bit from the PS3 version. And like a lot of prologues in video games like this is really kind of a tutorial to show you what you're capable of. And the tutorials are really non-intrusive, like it just shows up as some text on the screen. But yeah, normally in the vanilla game that we'll be playing once we get out of this prologue, we will not be able to stay in chaos form this long. It'll be a much shorter burst than that. Which is all as well, because, I mean, like, the Chaos form is really overpowered, and it's actually not that fun. Like, I was actually getting kind of bored of it, just there. Just because, like, you don't have any, like, moves or attacks or combos. Like, you just have, that's right, pushing all the buttons trying to figure out which one's dash. So we want to go that way. This way, I think? No? Am I incorrect? Okay. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Whoa, shit. Okay. Gotta remember I am playing on Apocalyptic. Okay. Oof, Jesus. The finishers are also just fucking brutal. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe God of War really is just like this game, and I'm just never gave it a chance, but I don't know. There's something to be said for like just the character and the feel of a game, and sometimes that's what makes or breaks it for you. Where am I going? Okay. I guess I need to go here. I love this move, by the way. You'll see me use it a lot. Oof. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, it's this gross, like, vomit wallpaper. Yeah, demonic growth can be traversed. Yeah, so that's shit that you can climb. And the climbing is very smooth. And you can dash while climbing and stuff too. Oh god, poor guy. Didn't even stand a chance. Jump the horizontal wires, okay. Alright. I'm actually slightly low on health compared to what I probably should be. But, we'll figure it out. Ah! Get away from me. Still trying to get a hang of the controls. Oh, okay. Ah, God. What? No, no, God. No, I didn't want to pick up that fucking thing. Shit. Ah. Yeah, you take a lot more damage on Apocalyptic. A little bit scary there. I don't actually know if you can die in the prologue. I'll be honest. It's never happened to me before, but I don't think I've ever played on Apocalyptic before. I'm assuming Apocalyptic just means I do less damage and take more damage. That's usually what higher difficulties mean on these games. It's usually not any more complicated than that. Ah, I don't think that's really worth it. Like, I could sit here and throw cars and actually kill all these guys, but I don't really think it's necessary. Alright, cutscene time. So those are angels. Even the angels look badass. I mean, I guess they kind of do. That sucks. But you know, that like the angels and demons are kind of like gods in and of themselves. Kind of that whole take on it. And like I said, it's based on comics, so bear that in mind. And I'm not a comic person. I know I've probably said that before. I've never been a comic. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, goodness. Goodness gracious.
Impossible. Abaddon. What is this? Where are my brothers? This cannot be. The final seal.
Oof.
My lord.
How did this happen?
Hey, no fair, you guys can fly. I mean, I guess that makes sense since I'm a fallen angel, but still.
The seventh seal was not broken.
Abaddon!
Uh-oh.
What in heaven's name have you done?
I answer the call.
So basically there's an apocalypse alarm and someone sounded it falsely and they're blaming me. They think I just came out without it being sounded. Did I dodge that? Can't even tell. Ah, throw it! Alright, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those kind of bosses. You have to stun him with shit. Uh-oh. Oh, he's mad now. I made him unhappy. I'm sorry, man. Don't be unhappy. Oh, ouch. Don't be unhappy, man. It's not business. I mean, it is business. It's not personal. Like, don't be upset. Just give me another car. Oh, shit. Damn it. Alright, so 2 cars. Is there another car? No? Of course not. Oof, that was close. Two cars and he gets stunned. Something like that. Ah, fuck. Okay, yeah, when he does that, it fucks up all the cars. Although how him grabbing the street and shaking it makes the cars explode, and it doesn't really make a ton of sense to me, but okay. He's clearly some kind of hell god. Alright. Alright, here we go. Oof. Oh, man. Sorry, buddy. Well, apparently that hurt me, too. Uh-oh.
The law has been broken. And so have you, horseman.
Dun dun dun.
The law is clear. When the seventh seal is broken, 4 horsemen shall ride forth to punish the wicked. Be they sons of men, lords of heaven, or the dregs of hell. All upon the earth will be judged, and the pact forged anew. You forget your post, horseman. You forget the law. No call was given, yet the destroyer marched, found under his black banner if the claims are true.
To hell with your claims. The seals were broken. I was summoned.
Then where are the other horsemen? Were they not summoned as well? The 7 seals are hidden, as they have been since the pact was forged eons ago. All of them intact. There was no call. You aided the Dark Ones, broke a sacred covenant that has doomed mankind, and threatened the balance. Do you deny it?
When I rode, heaven and hell were already at war. Abaddon was there. He knew something.
Abaddon fell, fighting off the chaos you unleashed.
I fought powerless against the demons, and still you accuse me?
Your defeat proves nothing. Likely the Destroyer cast you aside when he was finished with you. You have defiled the law, Horseman. You will be punished.
I serve only the Council. Only the balance. As the Horsemen always have. Send me back. I will punish the ones responsible.
How? What hope do you have against the Destroyer's armies? You are powerless.
Then I will fail, and the demons will have carried out your sentence.
Very well. You will return to the Earth. But you will be watched. Come forth.
Enter this game's Navi. Because you can't not have one of those in a game like this, apparently.
The Watcher is bound to you. It will ensure your loyalty.
Remember that, or I will really get under your skin.
Rise, war, and arm yourself.
So yeah, War's an unspeakable badass, and he somehow thinks that he can take on the armies of the Destroyer, and by himself. And he struck himself a bargain, and I've got a little demon alien Navi person helping me out.
Chaos Eater. The angry blade thirsts for destruction.
And yeah, I don't think he's nearly as annoying as Navi. But I do know that, if I remember correctly, he is vital to the story. Although I don't, like I said, I don't really remember correctly.
The souls of the dead will be your currency. Some enemies are more easily bought than killed.
Good to know. Alright, so yeah, I obtained my first Wrath power, and yeah, here we go. Alright guys, after this cutscene, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and cut the episode. But yeah, this game's really fun. We're gonna have a blast hacking and slashing, and it's gonna be it's gonna be fantastic. So the blue skulls are currency, the green ones are health, and the yellow ones are wrath.
Sixth demon Fulgrim. Few can afford his services, but perhaps you can strike a bargain.
The Council confers with demons now, does it?
Since the truce was broken, some demons have fallen from the Destroyer's favor. Fulgrim is one such outcast. He has long sought an audience with us.
How long have I been here?
I guess that's his answer. Who knows? Who can really say? I'd like to pause. Oh, I did not mean to skip that. I'm sorry. Anyway, gonna cut it here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Enjoy our further journeys into hacking and slashing goodness. And yeah, it's been a while. I'm rusty on the fucking Let's Play banter, but yeah. So yeah, gonna cut it. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you if you're watching, and or even if you're not watching, it's just playing in the background. Who cares, right?